This empire is worth a fortune.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited and stoked to be sharing that I am being transitioned to a live funded account with Tredeify. I'm gonna show you guys a breakdown of my account, how long I've been trading that account, and what made me go into the live account, right? But a little bit of backstory. I started trading with Tredeify platform, I believe from last December 2024, and I've been trading them till now. It's just a repeat cycle where you buy some accounts, where you blow it, and then again you buy it, and then you pass the challenge account, and then you make some payouts, right? So it's just a rinse and repeat until and unless you fully get profitable. Um, I have been able to be profitable throughout the firm. I think I spent around $8,000 in total expenses in past 8 months, and I've been able to make almost 30K in payouts just from this firm itself. So I think that's almost like 4:1 risk reward, right? So I'm happy with that. And why Tradify? So the account, I'm gonna share it right away here. So the account that actually triggered me to go into live account is this growth funded sim 50K account, and let's look at details here real quick. So I bought this account, I believe, for $97, and I have withdrawn almost like six payouts so far. So $97 to, I believe, almost 11 or $12,000 in payout. So that's a very high risk return to your account itself. But I have been trading this account for almost 55 days, and I made almost 63% in total return over the whole account balance, right? So there is a rule here for the Tredeify that uh, let me give you guys an example here. Let's start right here. Cool. So I had a 50K growth account, right? So depending on which payout, like which payout you're requesting, whether it's like first, second, or third, you are capped per withdraw request, like how much you can request, right? So I've requested all the way up to six payouts. So my last request was $3,000, right? And there is rules saying that after sixth payout, you know, when you are requesting for the seventh, you can request up to 25K. But also there is a caveat within the Tredeify that says that hey, they have the right to move you to live account anytime. So you know, uh, instead of me requesting $25,000 in payout, I think they just wanted me to just have the live account, and the live account is just gonna be the 10% of your 50K account, so $5,000 balance. Um, that was their side of the way how they are protecting their capital against something like me right here. Even after taking out sixth payout, I still have 18K in balance, right? So once $5,000 of these are put into live account, I think I will still have around like $13,000. So that $13,000 are just gonna be forfeited, means it's just gonna boom in the air. So that's something I don't like, right? As well as like I did have some other accounts within them as well, and I've had like almost I've traded this for almost 7 to 8 days, and I've made 13K in profits altogether, but haven't been able to request any payouts so far on this because of the consistency rule. And since I got transitioned to the live account from this growth funded account, right, all the profits that I made on these two accounts, they are just gonna be forfeited here. I didn't know about that before, right? So there is actually a rules here saying something like that. Let me break it down to you guys. I believe most of the people don't even know about this, but this is something that I just experienced recently. So here it says, if a trader has requested a payout but have not requested all like full payout from account, then they will be paid out when you get transitioned to live account from one account which is eligible. But any accounts with zero payouts are ineligible for balance carry forwards, and active funded accounts with no remaining payout eligibility will be funded. So um, basically what it means is they are just forfeiting this whole 13k that I made as well as this account, and they're just gonna give me refund for these three accounts. Yeah, I was definitely like, I was happy about being transitioned to live account, as well as not happy at the same time for my accounts. Just all the stress, mental stress, all the trading discipline, consistency that I put for the past uh, 7 days is just gonna go spook out in the air. So this were just some of the rules that they had on their terms of service. So just wanted to give this out to you guys as well, so that you guys can find it helpful later on as you have more. But the caveat is this, that any accounts with zero payout, so it means if you have requested one payout, and let's say your live account that kind of is like potential to be live account, let's say you requested almost like 5 payouts from them, and then from other two account you only requested one so far, right? So from those two, if you have like enough balance to cover the whole up to fourth payout, then they'll pay you out. But if you haven't requested any payouts and they like halt your trading totally and then put you in the live, then they're just gonna refund your amount and so forth like that. So this was something that I found after getting in touch with risk manager people from the one from Tredeify that offered me this live account, right? And yeah, super stoked. I just wanted to give this like quick handout to you guys, also like information. I believe I was not familiar with this at all, so you guys might get some information regarding that. But yeah, this 250k simulated funded accounts profits are all just gonna go out in the air. They're just gonna be refunding me this. And cool, but on the good side, we have $5,000 live funded account, baby. So let's go with that. And strategy, like I'm not gonna go over my strategy on what I do, like how I trade, but just want to give maybe like for all the traders out there struggling with the evaluation phase or even the funded accounts, right? Tips from me will be to get an account from a platform that allow you to do news trading. And what I mean by that is, let's say, I don't want you to have that, but let's say somehow, unfortunately, you were hitting loss streak after loss streak, right? So let's say you have 50k account and then $2,000 trading drawdown. I mean $2,000 end of day drawdown, and then you enter a trade, you lost $200. You enter another trade, and then you got stopped out for $600, right? So almost like $1,600. And when you're at that point, you will usually like kind of deviate your mind and then go out on a tilt and then blow the whole account, right? So what I've personally done, and I'll recommend to every new traders out there, is get a platform that allows news trading, and then first thing first, just trade regularly how you trade. I would try to pass it just like that. And at the end, unfortunately, if your drawdown is dropping way too hard, way too steep, I want you to have at least $200 in drawdown saved. Like if you have $200 remaining drawdown, just stop, don't trade that account at all. Buy new account instead and start trading that. And the account that you kind of put on pause that only have like $200, in um, drawdown, uh, use that account and full port in maybe during a very high like high volatile news such as like CPI or NFP, just go max leverage whatever contracts that they assign you, and then like do a buy stop order just at 829.50 8-second candle like high, have your buy stop order, and then you'll have like 50% chance to pass that account. Like, it's gonna be very hard for you to call back after just having $200 drawdown, right? But let's say you just pause that for a while and then don't turn at all, and then you just wait for that high news day, then your chance of passing that account, like not just crawling back up to your account but passing it, becomes like almost 50-50. So it's basically, so I always give myself that extra chance. Like if my trading goes somehow wrong and then I end up with just being like $300 in drawdown, I never let that blow in a single day. I just keep $100 or $200 at least, so that I can like utilize that in some sort of like NFP play, CPI play. I mean, it's definitely risky, but we're just trading evaluation for now, and you just want to pass, right? As well as you only have $200 in drawdown, so why not that? Yeah, do that in your eval account. I think it will apply that to the funded account as well. I don't recommend doing that for the straight to funded account because your consistency is going to be way up high. But if you're doing it for, let's say, growth account, then it has 35% consistency rule compared to 20% in straight to funded account. So you'll have much more higher chances to be on the consistency rule of that account. So that's just one tip from me that I had with you guys. Oh, what happened to my eyes? All right, cool. And so as and how I'm gonna trade this 5K account later on in the future. So I'm gonna be very like conservative with this, and then just try to like hit base hits, right? Like $500 a day, So the benefit of live funded account is that you don't have any consistency rule, as well as you can request a payouts daily. So for me, it is a very great deal for me just to be requesting payouts every day. Like if I make $500 after 80-20 split, I'll have $400 in bank account, right? So I'm just gonna keep doing that, follow my strategy, and just do a small base hits, and then try to make $500 a day. I will try to like do that for as long as I could, and then just whatever the profits I get, I want to secure that into my bank account. And I'll probably share that journey of how I will be trading that account, like day 1, day 2, and day 3, if you guys want me to later on. But super excited on that. And some honest like advice to traders out there, it's trading itself is hard. I have been trading for 5 years, and I started with Austin Tradings. So first 2.5 years was brutal for me. I lost a lot of money. I was hopeless. I was at a point where I just didn't feel like I was doing anything. Everything that I did was wrong. Everything I tried to do right, the market ended up proving me wrong, right? So after 2.5 years, I transitions from option market to futures account, right? I started messing around with prop firms. At first, I started with Apex firm, and then it hit me very bad because of the trading drawdown. Like my mindset was just way off the chart because of that trading drawdown. I used to like aggressively play like a lot of like high contracts, like 6-7 contracts from NQ. That'll just wipe my account, boom. But from past 2 years, I've been profitable over trading with firm, right? Net profitable after all expenses. So for all traders that are out kind of struggling, right, or in the beginning phase for now, just keep on grinding, and fine tune your strategy, fine tune your risk management. I think that's the most critical part. And then just keep on sewing, keep on sewing, keep on jabbing at all this account and try to get as much as payout as you can from these firms. You know, the entry barrier is super low. You don't risk a lot of money like I did for when I was trading options, So the costs are super affordable compared to that. So you'll not be like losing a lot of money to gain some experience in the chart in the price actions. So keep going. There is gonna be a time when you'll look back and be like, I'm very thankful that I never stopped doing this. And with that, I also want to announce that I'll be giving a growth account giveaway from Tredeify. That's not sponsored or affiliated with any of that sort, but I think I'll be giving 150k growth account giveaway. So if you guys watched it all the way till the end, please do like and subscribe and then comment how your trading is going. And I think I'll probably like do a raffle in a week or two and then announce the winner of that 150k growth account giveaway. So best of luck and never give up.